What's up, YouTube? Starting off the day super late. It's like almost 5 o'clock, but in honor of starting off late, I shot you guys a super dope tutorial. Crazy transformation. I chopped my man DeAndre's hair all the way off, put a design on the side. He told his girl he was going to grab some food, and he did that. So hopefully he's going to send me the reaction video that I can put in here. But welcome to my channel. I am thebarberteezy right here. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat at thebarberteezy. Today I want to talk about shear game fundamental, how to hold your shears, how to use your shears, which shears are best for you. Let's get the day started. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're back at the house now. I done officially left the shop, but I wanted to continue to talk about the subject, so now I'm at home. I got nothing else to do but talk to you. So we're going to talk about scissors, proper handling, little tips and tricks, all of that good stuff. So let's get started. Okay, now I'm going to be slightly out of focus, but the shears will be in focus, okay? So, first thing we're going to talk about is how to hold a pair of scissors or shears. And we're going to break down what each part is and what you're going to use it for, okay? So the first thing first is you want to learn how to palm your shears. Nobody holds scissors like this. Okay? Nobody holds scissors like this. The proper way to hold your scissors. So first let's break down what these are. So here you have your moving blade. The moving blade is where your thumb goes. Okay? That's your moving blade. Your still blade is the one that your non-moving finger sits in, which is going to be your ring finger. Going to be your ring finger. So you're going to hold the scissor just like this. Still blade on the bottom. I need to oil these damn things, but we're going to do it for the sake of the video. Okay, so still blade is on the bottom. Cutting blade is, moving blade is on the bottom. Still blade is on the top. This is your tang, okay? So you're going to use your ring finger on whichever hand you're most dominant with. And what you're going to do is you're going to slide your ring finger into the still blade. You're going to rest your pinky on the tang, just like so, okay? That's going to give you something like this. Now when you push on this tang, it should straighten your scissor, or your shear. We're going to call it a shear, okay? So when you push on this tang, it should raise your shear. Boom. See that? Boom. Now, sorry, my LCD screen is flipped that way so that I don't keep looking at it being weird. And my cat's watching me record this, so whenever I move and stuff like that, she watches it. So anyway, so if you see me laughing, that's what I'm laughing at. Okay, so this is the grind, y'all. Okay, so pretty much how you want your shears is ring finger in, pinky on the tang, and then your thumb is either inside the cutting blade, or I rest mine right on the outside. So you guys can see I rest mine like right in this groove right here. I don't put my thumb all the way in. Some shears come with the liner in here for like a grip or something like that. I take mine out because I flip my shears a lot, like a gunslinger, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, so that's how you're going to do it. Now, let's talk about scissor movement. By scissor movement, I mean moving your, like, see, that's a second nature for me. You move your still blade only. So what this is going to help with is it's going to help with keeping straight cutting lines. It's going to help with hair control and cutting control. And it's also going to help with your scissor over comb. But before we get started with that, I forgot one important step that you guys need to know, because you're going to want to know how to hold these other than just like this. This is where we learn how to palm. Okay, palming your shears is literally as simple as this. So, ring finger, still blade, pinky, tang, right? Now all you're going to do is you're gonna curl your hand. Boom. Stand it up. Boom. Make a fist. So you're gonna put some pressure on that tang so that you can straighten your shear, and then you're just gonna curl your hand. Boom. This is called palming your scissors or your shears or whatever. What this allows you to do is you now free up this hand to do other things. Now, what I like to do, how I do mine, is I let this drop down. I take my pinky off the tang. I'm supporting with my thumb. Take my pinky off the tang, and I tuck my pinky underneath my moving blade. So now I have them tucked against my wrist. Now be careful, because this, like mine are rounded, but some of these are sharp, so you can actually stab yourself right here in the elbow or the forearm. So you gotta be careful. But by doing that, this allows me a little bit more range of motion, like with my hands, like these 3 fingers, because these are what you're gonna be grabbing with. So now say this is what you want to practice. You want to practice having these palmed and having a comb in your hand. Okay? Now you want to be able to move these around, like flip this either way, because you have wide teeth, tapered teeth. You want to be able to alternate these in between the cuts. So if I'm like making a section, I might flip around, and I might use my finer teeth to like part the hair more cleanly to make a part. With my wide teeth, you see how I flip that just effortlessly, and the whole time these are palmed like this. Okay? Boom. Boom. Now if I do it like this, same thing. I can move my comb more fully. You see why I tuck them below? Because I have like full range of motion with my comb. Boom, right? So once you get this down, then you can start incorporating this other hand to do stuff with. So palming your shears is a big thing. So once again, we're going to repeat one more time. Ring finger in here, tang. Okay, to palm, you're just going to curl, or you can drop down and tuck them like this. Okay, so if you see my scissors have kind of like a double finger notch thing right here. I use that a lot to use that grip right here, that roundedness, that little peak, like these little shapes. I don't know how to describe this. I'm tired. This right here I use to tuck my pinky in, so that I can have full control. Does that make sense? So I'll actually do this. Like sometimes I'll put my middle finger on my tang, and I'll just hold them like this, like sharp, so I can move around freely. I can do this. I'm not touching my forearm. I'm boom, 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 pulling hair up. So I pull hair up, right? So you comb, pull your hair up nice and tight, and then what I do is I take this, I put this right in between. So you have like this, and you're gonna place this here. Either way, teeth in or teeth out, either way. And then so your hair's here. Then all you do is just flip these up, and then you're gonna cut. Now when I cut, I rest my, I rest my steel blade on my finger. So I'm just like boom, 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 boom. If I'm doing like a cut, I'll boom, boom, boom. And then to point cut, I will set my steel blade on the back finger. So like, if picture hair here, this is my back finger, I'll just do this. Does that make sense? Perfect, let's move on. So, I recommend using your steel blade right on your thumb here, and just get used to that motion. Start slow, and then as you get, and you want to maintain some balance on this back tang also. So, you don't want that to just be a little loosey-goosey like that, you know what I'm saying? So you want to place your steel blade here, kind of balance on your tang, so where this is just resting, you're not like pushing on it. This is just resting, okay? And you're going to do this nice and slow. And you can loosen your shears up to make this a little easier, but that's what you're going to do. And you're going to practice this all damn day. Okay? Now if you're like, say you're in class or something like that and you want to just practice, set them on your shirt or on your thigh. Same thing. Set them on there and just practice. Edge of the table. Practice. Something like that. Practice, practice, practice. This is a muscle memory motor skill. Muscle memory motor skill. Which means the more you do this, the more second nature it's going to become. So like, not professional barbers, but like seasoned veteran barbers, this is like easy money. This is the quickest thing to do as far as like muscle memory, other than like a flick on the wrist on the fade. But this is major key. Now we're going to talk about different cutting strokes or patterns or cutting things. We're going to talk about that. So we have a blunt cut, which is just straight across, right? So you're like boom, 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 straight across. Okay. Then you have a point cut where you're going at a steep angle and you're doing like this, right? Boom, 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 boom. Now you have like a notch cut where you're like more of a like a lesser angle, and you're coming in and you're making notches. With point cutting, you're like texturizing. Notching, you're like creating a shape, right? Then you have slide cutting where you kind of lock your scissors halfway open and you use the back of your scissor here and you just kind of slide it through like medium wet hair. And then you have slithering where you kind of like halfway open, halfway closed. You kind of like slide that through. This is a really good use for adding movement on top of your like fringe cuts and like messy texture tops. You guys can see that in the fringe cut. I'll link it right here. Just click on that if you want to watch the technique that I use. You'll see when it's wet how I kind of slither through it. So these are some basics you guys can practice. Big thing is placement, still blade, and palming. Okay, get you a comb and a pair of scissors and practice palming and practice holding them properly. Boom, boom, palm them however you're most comfortable. Practice using a comb while these are palmed. Boom, 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 right? Practice pulling up some hair and then, you know, pull these around, make your cut. Boom, boom, boom. I'm gonna stop saying boom, boom, boom. I appreciate you guys watching. I will see you guys tomorrow. Comment below if this helped you with your scissors. I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button because we're still on the road to 100K, baby. Hit the subscribe button. A lot of you guys are watching my videos and you guys are not subscribing. Please help your boy's channel. Hit the subscribe button. I want to help you guys with your skills as much as I want you to help me build the channel. So hit the subscribe button. Join the team. Drop a comment below what you guys thought of today's video. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace. What's up, guys? Thanks for watching this video. If you guys want to check out more content just like this, click this video right here, maybe even this one right here. Or if you want to join the team and join the family, hit the subscribe button right in the middle, right there. See you guys in the next video.